And welcome back, everyone. It is time now for Daybreak and 10 on Color 10.
We are on the air with you for the next 10 minutes without commercials beginning right now. And first, let's head on over to meteorologist Beth Vanella with our forecast first. Good morning, Beth.
Good morning, everyone. We've got a couple of clouds out there this morning as the sun starts to rise and as you're starting your day. We're looking at temperatures in the 50s here in Springfield. It's 52 degrees right now. Area-wide in the 50s, 48 though up in Clinton and 44 down in Fayetteville, 51 in Mountain Grove. Winds out of the south at 5 to 15 miles per hour will help push our temperatures up into the 70s today. I expect a lot of sunshine, and I don't expect any rain chances, so dry roads as we head through the morning commute, through dismissal, and through the PM commute. Kids, as you're heading out the door, grab a jacket, just a light jacket. We've got those temperatures in the 50s. By this afternoon, you will not need it. Middle and upper 70s. I gave today the grade of an A+. As we head through the overnight hours, we'll be in the 50s again. We'll start off our morning tomorrow with some patchy fog. Otherwise, a lot of sunshine and temperatures again topping off in the 70s. Middle and upper 70s Saturday and Sunday. Saturday will be the better half of this weekend with more sunshine. We'll have mostly cloudy skies on Sunday. So sunshine today, sunshine tomorrow, sunshine Saturday, warm and breezy as we head through this weekend. And our active pattern will start at the beginning of next week. We'll still have 70s and mostly cloudy skies for the day on Monday as that cold front comes in, bringing in temperatures in the 60s and shower chances as we head into Tuesday. And then behind that cold front, a lot of sunshine and temperatures topping off in the middle 50s.
Missouri State is working to honor our community's military veterans. Color 10's Nija McDonald is live on campus this morning to explain how exactly that's going to happen. Nija.
Yeah, Joe, well, good morning. MSU is hosting a Veterans Day celebration. The event is free and open to the public. Now, for several years, the university has always sponsored a breakfast for veterans. But due to the coronavirus, school leaders came up with a way to safely keep the tradition going with an outdoors concert. Director of Athletic Bands, Brad Snow, says the band's goal has been finding ways to continue doing things like this in the year 2020.
From a band perspective, you know, when we found out that we weren't going to have a full football slate, you know, we came up with opportunities to perform, and so that was kind of one of our goals is how can we continue to do the things that mean so much to us in a year like 2020 has been. And I think this veterans performance that we're going to be doing on November 5th speaks to that same level of commitment for the entire campus community.
Well, the event is free again, and it begins this evening at 6 p.m. at the Plaster Stadium. Reporting live in Springfield, Nija McDonald, Ozarks First.
In other local news this morning, the mother of a Springfield man killed by the DEA is sharing memories of her son. 25-year-old Caleb Slay was shot by agents on Monday after what the DEA is calling a physical altercation. The DEA says that they were talking to another person when Slay walked up. And they say that's when a fight started, leading to agents shooting and killing him. We spoke to Tina Slay Richardson, Caleb's mother, who explained her frustration with the way her family was treated at the scene and says she's upset the information was released so quickly to the public. And now she wants answers as to why her son had to be shot and is calling for change.
This has got to stop. I didn't want to join this club. I'm in this club now. And I am a staunch investigator of my own. I don't let anything go. And with my last breath on this earth, I will get justice for my son. And I feel like we weren't treated with enough respect. And it's wrong.
The DA also says a firearm was recovered at the scene. Springfield police are now left to investigate this incident, and they were not able to confirm to us whether that firearm was in possession of Slay at the time of the shooting.
Taking you to some news now from around the region for you. The Bates County Sheriff's Office is investigating after human remains were found in a bean field this week. On Tuesday, the office took a call about the discovery. Once all items were recovered, it was determined to be human remains. An autopsy and identification of those remains will happen later on this week.
The city of West Plains now has a mask mandate. The ordinance was passed last night by a vote of 3-2 during the city council meeting. It goes into effect immediately and will go until February of next year. It requires face coverings for everyone 10 and older. There are some exemptions, though, and you can find those on the city's website. Again, this is in effect until February 2nd of 2021.
To some news from around the nation. For the first time in the history of the Philadelphia Police Department, body cam footage has been released showing the death of Walter Wallace Jr. The footage shows officers arriving on scene and Wallace walking out of a home. Officers immediately can be heard yelling, "Put down that knife." The video shows Wallace walking around the area, at times toward the officers, before he's shot and killed. The family's not calling for charges. Instead, it's asking the city to invest in less lethal weapons for officers, since neither of the officers on this call involved had tasers armed with them.
Of New York City following Election Day, police making at least 20 arrests last night as more than 100 protesters marched in Lower Manhattan. New York City officials accused certain individuals of trying to turn a peaceful protest into chaos. Authorities say some members of the crowd lit fires in the streets and threw trash. Those arrested are charged with resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and unlawful assembly.
Protests also happening in Phoenix, Arizona, with some claiming ballots have not been properly counted. Claims are being made that the county used Sharpie pens to make those ballots invalid, but these election officials there are responding, saying Sharpies don't describe ballots at all. After demonstrators were kicked out of the elections center, they stayed in the parking lot to continue that protest.
Election protests in Portland last night turned into a declaration of a riot by Portland police. The protests happening as two different demonstrations, one marching through downtown Portland as a largely peaceful demonstration calling for racial justice while chanting and marching. The other turning into the smashing of windows of businesses as protesters went through the streets. Oregon Governor Kate Brown activated the Oregon National Guard to help police as a riot was declared. At least 11 people were arrested.
In some news around the world, London begins a month-long coronavirus lockdown today. Consumers in the UK made their way to shops and pubs before they all had to shut down for the time being. This is because of a rising number of coronavirus cases. New restrictions now in effect close all non-essential businesses until at least December 2nd. The UK is following in the footsteps of countries like France and Germany, which have taken similar precautions recently.
Now to a local traffic alert for you. The East Long Street closure in Branson that began Monday has been extended until tomorrow. The closure is between the Branson Landing Boulevard and South Sycamore Street. Sidewalks are also closed to pedestrians at that intersection.
Here's a look at what's coming up on CBS this morning.
Coming up, the presidential race still too close to call. We'll have the latest from key states where votes continue to be counted. Plus, how the legal challenges launched by President Trump's campaign could reshape the results. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
And we've still got that interactive map on ozarksfirst.com for you right now detailing it. This is according to the AP, giving Joe Biden 264 electoral votes. President Trump with 214. Now, as of 5:30 a.m. today, we found out that you're going to expect more results from Nevada at 11 o'clock today, and Georgia and Pennsylvania will also give updates later today. Alaska and North Carolina are going to give vote updates next week, guys.
All right, so we'll at least know from 3 states today, so that's good news. We'll be checking those. Okay, beautiful day ahead for us.
Lots of 70s, lots of 70s for this weekend. Until next week when we drop back into the 50s.
All right, everyone, thanks so much for watching Daybreak.